Check out my brother's bike. The thing's pretty fast. My bike's ported in. My bike, this bike just dogs it. This bike's not ported. You can see. I put that sticker on for him and the little cap. Oops, your bike. And we tried hooking up disc brakes for it. But check it out. This bike's pretty quick. I don't know the name of this engine. Probably like a Zeta 90 or something. So if you know what it is, let me know. It has like those open transfers. It's not gonna, just put on the thing. It has open transfers on the cylinder. I never had one. All I had were the ones that are closed transfers. Pretty much what I'm saying is these transfer ports right here are open. And it has balls. It has lots of torque. We have the stock exhaust with the little muffler that I welded. I did that for another bike. And then he ended up putting it on his bike because he liked how it sounded. I'm pretty sure if you go expansion chamber, he could get more speed. But man, this thing, minimum, I don't know, I'm going to say 44, 43. 40. My brother says it's 40, but I think it's more than that. I'm going to do a GoPro video of it. Actually, we were riding, and this front rim just started fucking shaking. He almost fucking died. And apparently one of his nuts came off. I thought we cracked the rim, but one of the nuts came off, so we're going to replace the nuts. This is my bike. This one is clocked at 38.5, almost 39 miles. But this bike, he dogs me. He says my bike's faster, but it's just because of the weight. Look how skinny that guy is compared to me. So you know that. But no, his bike's just a lot faster. Maybe it's the aerodynamics of the frame plus everything. He has just a Diamondback stem with Diamondback bars. You see Diamondback and Diamondback forks. I gave him all that stuff. Because his broke. He bought it from Zeta and it had these cheap chrome triple tree forks. And man, they're garbage. I told my brother since day one, swap them. But he didn't want to listen to me. So he munched it. I don't know how fast he was going, but he munched it really hard. He was bleeding from his face and a couple other areas. But yeah. And then I also put this better rubber for it won't vibrate loose because he was having issues with that. I did a lot of things for him. He doesn't want to say that I did for him, but I did. Like I even put this tire on for him a while back because his tire was popped. That was a while back. And then I even fixed the correct spacing on his axles because he didn't have the right spacing at one point. I did a lot of weird things for him, but yeah, I never built the engine. He put the carburetor on today. He had different carburetors. It was bogging out nasty. It was going like 28 miles or 26 or 24 for a while. And my brother was like, man, you stole my carburetor. Which I didn't. I didn't steal this carburetor. This carburetor is the one that came with it. But my dad recently picked up a frame, just a frame. And he paid really cheap. I couldn't believe he paid cheap. He got the frame. He got like a racing CDI with a red that I'm going to use on my bike. He got this carburetor, a different carburetor, an intake, a boost bottle, chain tensioner, a bunch of extra stuff. Just expensive stuff where it's like, in parts alone, if you would have bought it separately, it would be like 120 bucks. And he got a frame, all that for 50 bucks. The frame wasn't new, it was spray painted, but man, for only 50 bucks, he got a steal. The guy was like, oh yeah, we're just gonna throw away all the extra parts, so here, just take them. So we fucking took them. It was awesome. But yeah. We're going to do a GoPro video. Check it out. You're going to see my bike, how it puts, and his bike just jams. One, I'm going to tell him, just gun it. We're going to go for it on a straight launch. We're going to both be on a stop and see how quick mine takes up to get speed. And we're going to see how quick his picks up to speed. And then we're going to do a riding video about like 20 miles. And then we're going to do from 20 miles, I'm going to say, all right, launch. And we're going to launch it and see how fast we accelerate. And then we're going to say, all right, we're going to do full speed. We're going to try to go as fast as possible. And we're going to see how he passes me. And then I'm just going to be cruising. And we're going to see how quick his throttle response is. He has some nice throttle response where it's like, you just see the bike and go vroom, vroom, vroom. And then vroom, and it just takes off. Like, almost like a car would accelerate on like another car. Cool. Stay tuned for that video. Like this video and subscribe.